Hello, lovely! Today, in this video, we're gonna give you model answers and vocabulary for fast food. I'm Maria.
And my name is Rory, and we're here to help prepare you for IELTS Speaking. And have a little bit of fun along the way.
Fast food. Rory, are we happy to talk about fast food?
We are, yes, because as we know, McDonald's is my favorite. McDonald's pay me money for advertising.
Yes, McDonald's, why don't you become our sponsor? So we can eat burgers right just like live, when we are recording.
I think, did we post the pictures of me enjoying McDonald's?
Yeah, I remember those nice times in Moscow when Rory bought, I think 2 burgers, huge fries, and he just devoured everything.
What was the name of that burger? Was it like a McTasty or something, or a Big Tasty? Whatever
it was huge.
It was huge.
It was just like that. And we have a picture of Rory just going like,
Yeah, I was hungry. We'd been recording all day.
Yeah, and you can say Rory devoured that burger.
Very, very good word to use in your speaking. It's a shame that we're probably not going to use it today.
Let's talk about fast food. What kinds of fast food have you tried?
I think it would be easier to talk about the kinds that I haven't tried, actually. Not that I could tell you much about the differences between them. They're all the same bland food with empty calories that do the job in a pinch at the end of the day, aren't they?
Bland food. Bland food doesn't have any taste. It's just not spiced. It's just bland, tasteless. Yeah? And usually we can say that fast food has empty calories. So you just eat and there are no nutrients. It's not,
it's just
healthy.
Pure energy going into your system, and it doesn't really matter what the nutrient combinations are.
And these empty calories do the job in a pinch. In a pinch. And this is an idiomatic expression.
In a pinch just means, quickly and in a difficult situation. It'll do in a pinch.
Could you give us one more sentence with this, to do a job in a pinch? Pinch. Pinch.
Oh, yeah. So for making repairs to clothes, a safety pin will do in a pinch, but you're probably better repairing the damage with a sewing machine. So the safety pin holds it together, but it doesn't do it really, really well, or as well as the more professional sewing machine.
What are your favorite kinds of fast food?
There are kinds. I mean, if I had to choose, then probably pizza delivery, although the portion sizes are always massive and they never come with cutlery, which is a little bit annoying, I suppose.
When the examiner asks you about different kinds of things, you can use the strategy, if I had to choose, I'd go for a pizza, right? Because there are all different kinds of food. So if I had to choose, the second conditional, if I had to choose, I'd go for a pizza. Or if I had to choose, then probably pizza. Pizza
delivery. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite pizza?
It's the biggest one I can find, to be honest with you.
So just any pizza, just the size, the portion matters.
Well, when I used to order one from when I lived in Moscow, and I still can't remember the name of it, but it had chicken and more chicken and even more chicken. It was amazing.
I love mushroom pizza and 4 cheeses pizza and seafood pizza and meat pizza and pizza. The portion sizes are usually massive. So the portion is one portion of food. And if you go to some fast food venues or places, they're usually massive, right? So they offer you some double everything.
Double everything? I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, double fries, or would you like some extra? Oh yeah, they call it extra. Extra fries or extra sauce. Would you like to add stuff, to your
and the answer
hot
is always
dog?
Yes.
And the answer is always yes. And then you end up with, instead of like small hot dog, the hot dog is with all these toppings and.
I would like to say that we're filming this in the morning in Scotland, and I haven't had my breakfast yet. So maybe we should just keep going. This is making me hungry.
Cutlery. They usually give you cutlery. So cutlery is this, little spoons and forks and knives. Usually they're plastic cutlery.
Well, in a fast food delivery, yeah. You could have metal ones, though.
Metal cutlery, really?
No, not from a fast food place. Like, you could have your own.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, wow. Fancy. Like, carry your own cutlery, and then you go to a fast food place, and then you order, and then you kind of ta-ta-ta-la-la. Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Well, people, yeah, why not? Although people, whenever I eat pizza with a knife and fork, and people look at me like I'm completely insane, like you should be using your hands, but I like it.
Why?
With a knife and fork, because it helps me with my portion control. So if you cut things with a knife and fork and you're eating it that way, then it helps you control the amount you're eating better than just going, I'm going to eat everything and like cram it in your mouth.
Rory, you eat your pizza with a knife and fork?
Yes.
Like,
I know it's weird. I've been told this before, but I don't care because it's nice for me. I like it.
What do you think? Have you ever seen a person who eats a pizza with a knife and a fork?
Well, you have now, and like, I don't think I'm doing badly for it, do you?
No, I think it's classy, it's like style, but this is so bizarre. Pizza is like you take it with your hands, you feel it with your fingers. You just touch this goodness and this like,
I have a theory about that actually, because I used to get really bad stomachache whenever I ate pizza, including the crusts, with my hands. And then I wondered if it was because, like, when you're touching the pizza with your hands, yeah.
You should wash your hands before, you dirty Scottish person.
I did wash my hands. I wondered if it's just that. It doesn't make a difference.
With soap.
Yes, I know how to wash my hands. Anyway, when I stopped eating pizza crusts, I felt a lot better, was the gist of it. But even then, I was still eating it with a knife and fork, so...
Dear listener, do you eat pizza crust? Crust is this thing, like we have this slice of a pizza, and the crust is this. Yeah. Do you eat pizza crusts or no? So Rory cooks his eggs in a freaking microwave, and he eats his pizza with a knife and a fork.
There is nothing wrong with doing either of those things. Come at me, bro.
Do you ever use a microwave to cook food quickly?
You picked this question on purpose, didn't you? Anyway, I microwave my eggs, which everyone thinks is, I know everyone thinks it's horrible, but to be honest, it's not as, I don't know how best to describe it. It's not as tasteless and hard to swallow as it sounds. I quite like it.
And then the question was about a microwave.
We're not going to talk about it. We just talked about this.
And then the door to hell opened up. So I couldn't help myself. So...
Because you're rude.
Do you use a microwave to cook food quickly? Sure, I put eggs in the microwave. I put my tea in the microwave. I put my, all the food in the microwave. Fresh vegetables in the microwave.
There's nothing wrong with any of these things. You're just being dramatic.
Let's educate Rory. Please, dear listener, just tell him on Instagram, on Telegram.
Let's educate you. Let us talk
YouTube,
of the vocabulary that I used.
Wrong.
Tasteless and hard to swallow. So, if something is bland or tasteless, it has no taste. They're good adjectives for describing terrible food. But my eggs are not tasteless when they are cooked in the microwave because I cook them with cheese and fish. It's nice.
Fish? Cheese and fish?
Yeah.
And eggs in the microwave. Yes. Oh my god. Look,
it's done no damage to me. I'm not serving this food for other people, okay? I know other people would probably think that sounds horrible. They might be right, but it's for me. It's not for you.
True.
Anyway.
Yeah, and it's hard to swallow, so when you swallow, you...
When you swallow, you work the muscles in your throat and on your tongue to make the food pass into your food pipe. Your esophagus, if you will.
How popular are fast food restaurants where you live?
Well, we only have one, and it's the Chinese place on the high street. Actually, I only ever hear good things about it. It's not like, at least what people say is, it's not the usual undercooked or overcooked kind of stuff that's sold in these places. Although then again, maybe it's just the aroma that people are smelling as they go past. But I think it's pretty good, or at least it smells pretty good.
When you talk about fast food restaurants, you can talk about fast food venues or places. And Rory mentioned a Chinese place.
Usually you talk about places when we talk about restaurants. So Chinese place, Chinese restaurant. Although I was thinking about it there, and it does do fast food, but it also does actual meals as well.
Sometimes the food there is undercooked or overcooked. So if it's undercooked, it's not cooked like well, right? It should be cooked for more time. If it's overcooked, it's just too much, right? So it's overcooked. Not good. Like Rory's eggs in a freaking microwave.
Rude.
The aroma of fast food.
It
You just
smells
like-
good. Like if
coming-
you're in Britain and you walk into a fish and chip shop and you're like, nice. I haven't had a McDonald's in ages, actually. I'm going to write this down in my diary because I'm going, in 4 days, I'm going home to... I'm dropping everything. In 4 days, I'm going back to my hometown. And I have a list of things that I would like to do when I go there. So I'm going to write that down. Go to McDonald's with my friends.
When would you go to a fast food restaurant?
When I'm totally desperate. No, like seriously, I'm joking. Actually, I get a burger and fish suppers from the Chipper that's just across the street from where I live. And that's usually on a Friday after I finish the gym. I know it sounds like counterproductive and it's a lot of empty calories, but I think I've earned it after following a rigid diet for the rest of the week.
Fish and chips is traditional food in Britain and, well, in like Scotland. So fish and chips look like this. And the place where you go for this fish and chips is called a chipper. So fish and chips.
It's a slang term
A
for
chipper.
food.
Yeah, I go to my local chipper. Yeah, a local chipper looks like this. And you can get there a burger, chips, obviously. Usually we call them French fries, but in Great Britain, they are called chips. All right, and this is why we have the confusion. So this is crisps, then chips in Great Britain, and French fries pretty much all over the world.
But chips in Britain are a little bit different to French fries because French fries are usually considered to be quite thin, whereas chips in the UK are quite thick.
Rory goes to a fast food restaurant when he's desperate. So desperate, perhaps like really hungry, or I don't know, desperate, like maybe sad or upset.
But usually when I'm really hungry and I need something fast.
And then you said that it's counterproductive because you go to the gym, you work out. So this is how Rory works out. And then he goes to his local chippy and devours burgers and chips, and it's counterproductive. So it's not productive. Yeah, after a workout, to have all this fast food. Yum, 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 yum.
God, it sounds like it is. It's probably not.
I think it's good. It's great. So I devour all these empty calories, and because I've earned it. So you earn money, so I've earned it after a week of following a rigid diet. So what's a rigid diet?
So a rigid diet is like a strict diet where you don't really have much variety or change in it because it's supposed to help support your lifestyle. And that's true for me. Honestly, every day when I'm in the week, I have a protein shake, and then in the afternoon I have a wrap, and then in the evening I'll have eggs, and that's it pretty much.
Do you think you'll eat more fast food in the future?
Well, I hope not. Actually, I'd like to start eating less food in general, to be honest with you. But as long as I have the money, I'll occasionally indulge and gulp down some junk food every now and then. Why not?
Fast food is also junk food. Yeah, but junk food is a little bit more informal. So, like junk food. And which verbs can we use to say okay, I eat junk food, I eat fast food? Rory told us I sometimes indulge in junk food. You enjoy it.
You do, yeah, but it's like a nice kind of enjoyment. It's also expensive, to be honest with you. So it's like you buy something that you really probably shouldn't, It's very expensive in terms of your health or in terms of the money it costs, or both, and you enjoy it.
Yeah, and you can say that I'll occasionally indulge myself and gulp down junk food. Gulp down. Remember our story about Rory and this huge burger? So imagine Rory
don't
just
be
sitting there,
around
just
me
like,
and junk food. Like it's not pretty. It's so bad.
so a burger would be all over Rory, so he just gulps down junk food. What's your favorite fast food? Do you think it's good to microwave eggs? And do you eat pizza crust? Tell us in the comments. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, I need pizza. Pizza!
I also need pizza.
I think, yeah, let's order pizza or McDonald's.